Hi, this is Arulprabhu from Department of BCA, Case College of Arts and Science for Women, Tiruchendur. The subject which we are going to deal today is the software project management. In Unit 1, we will completely deal with the introduction to the competencies. So, what are all the competencies refers to what are all the qualities needed or available or recruited, those things. Product development techniques, various techniques used for developing the products. We may be going with developing a new product, or we are going to enhance the existing product, depends on that one. The competencies are calculated. Management skills required for product developments, even including system management, people management, that is HR, those things. Product development life cycle, it includes the entire schemes or methodologies or techniques which we are going to use for developing complete product, start from the requirements gathering till the maintenance phase. Then software development process and models, it includes various models available for developing the product. So depending on the processes which we are going to follow, the type of model depends. And the SCICMM model, then International Organization for Standardization, we all heard about ISO, right? So that is throughout the globe or throughout internationally, certain rules are accepted for developing any tools or products. Then coming to the competencies, there are three main things to be considered: product, project, and the people. Product represents assessing the processes, which process we are going to deal with. Awareness of process standards, what are all the rules and regulations available for the processes which we choose. Defining the product, that is what product we are going to develop. Evaluating alternative processes in case of failures or mismatching, what are all the alternative processes we are going to do. Managing the requirements, performing the initial assessment works. Then coming to selecting what methods and tools we are going to use. Then tracking the product quality, depending on the methods and the processes what we follow for developing our product, we have to have a track on it. So only then we can know whether the development process is moving in the right direction or not. That too, completely looking at the product, process, and people also. Understanding the development activities, how it is moving on. Then coming to the the product we completed. Coming to the project, building a work breakdown structure, we will say it as WBS. The entire process will be broken into small steps, we all know, divide and conquer, just like that. And how to build the WBS, documenting the plans what we are going to do. Even if new people come to join our team, they will easily know what is happening in the project, no? Then cost estimation will be taking place, effort estimation will be taking place, and the risks occurred and estimated to occur, those things need to be managed. Monitoring the development and scheduling individual activities. Selecting metrics which we are going to use and which needs to be used depending on ISO standards. Then selecting the project management tools and tracking the process and project progress. Then coming to the competency people, appraising performance must be there. Then handling intellectual properties must be made. Holding effective meetings should be frequently made. Interaction and communications with respect to the projects and the products which we are about to develop. Negotiating successfully, that means negotiation will be taking place inside the team as well as the customer who require the product to be developed. Then planning the careers with respect to the product which we develop and how it was going to be installed and how it is managed after installed, that is simply to say maintenance. Yeah, presenting effectively, recruiting, selecting a team. Then team building is the main thing that needs to be considered in the people competency. Then coming to the project management skills, this is what is being explained, that is project competencies addressed where building a work breakdown structure, documenting plans, those things which we saw already. Then coming to the product development life cycle, these are all the things that we need to consider, starting from the beginning till the refinement phase, how the flow is being considered. You can ask me why that is being, the arrow is being repeatedly given. depends on the improvements, depends on the observations that needs to be processed again. That is what the happening there. Then coming to SEI CMM, the SEI represents the Software Engineering Institute and CMM represents the Capability Maturity Model. This is the model. Actually SEI CMM, that is a software process framework. Maybe a product, we can say it as a process product which instruct us how to proceed with the product development. And CMM maturity levels are initial, repeatable, defined, managed, and it should be optimizing. Then coming to ISO, International Organization for Standardization, this is the flow depending on the project and the system and the software which we make use of. This flow should be taken into consideration for developing the products. For example, a simple product is being manufactured by a company. Let us assume a keyboard is being developed. Any company developing the keyboard, that must meet the standards where or any other company's CPU must accept it and install it and being worked. That is what for the ISO is being followed. We shall continue with the next units and topics. Coming to Unit 2, Managing Domain Process, selecting a project team, goal and scope of the software project, and creating the work breakdown structure. The Managing Domain Process involves project selection models that is available and being selected. Then portfolio management must be made easily and financial process must be taken into consideration. Then coming to building a project team, the various guiding principles where it should be public needs to be considered, client and the employers considerations must be taken into care. Then product, what we are going to develop, judgment, coming to a judgment that whether the right product is being manufactured, and managing people, product, etc. Then profession, colleagues, and self-estimation. Project planning, why we are going to that project, what is needed, how we are going to do it, whether we did it or not, or we have to say whether do it by yourself, those things. Then various phases like initiating phase, planning phase, executing, controlling, and closing phases. This is the approach, top down, bottom up approach for building a work breakdown structure. And coming to a milestone, you might know that we are keeping track of our progress. This milestone is much needed to evaluate. Then creating the work packages, so description about the work, description about the staffs, description about the responsibilities given to individuals, then budget what we have maintained, then accepting the criteria of the work that needs to be done. See you in the next topic. Thank you.